Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing well. Today we are going to be starting a new series. It is going to be a transfer challenge with Manchester United. Manchester United have always been one of the biggest club in England, but since the departure of Sir Alex Ferguson, right, they have actually struggled, especially against a new emergent juggernaut, called Manchester City. Obviously, you guys know, if you guys are watching a football manager channel, right, obviously you guys are watching football, you guys will know what has been going on with Manchester United, right? The last time they won a Premier League was back in 2012-2013 season. The last Champions League they won was back in 2008. So it's been so many years, since they have actually won a major trophy. I know they've actually won, domestic trophies like, FA Cup, League Cup, and they even won a Europa League against, under Jose Mourinho, right? But, they are still eluded, with the Premier League trophy and a Champions League trophy. And that is going to be my goal in this series of a transfer challenge with them. Before we get any further with the series, right, let me answer your question. You guys must be thinking, what is this transfer challenge all about, right? First of all, I am not going to sign any players. Any transfer, whether it's going to be a transfer in or a transfer out, any extension of a contract, it's not going to be done by me. It's going to be done by the director of football. All right. So that is going to be the first rule of this series. Okay. So I'm not going to do any transfer, nothing at all. I'm not going to initiate any transfer. I'm not going to negotiate any transfer. And I'm not going to even finalize everything. Okay. So later on, we will go into the strike responsibility and I will change every one of that. Okay. Let me explain it to you guys the rule first. All right. So that is going to be the first rule. The second rule is I am going to try to win the treble with this team, with whatever team my director of football, is going to assemble for me. Basically, I'm not going to make any transfer. I'm just going to use those players that are given to me and try to win the freaking treble with them. All right, so we are going to try to be the 1999 Manchester United team when they actually won their first and their only treble, if I'm not mistaken. Do correct me if I'm wrong. Where they won the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Champions League trophy in the same year. I want to replicate that. And the rule number 3, I am only going to give myself 5 seasons. Sorry, it's going to be 5 seasons. That was 10, basically. Okay, so I'm going to give myself 5 seasons for me to get this treble, or else challenge fail. Simple as that, right? Okay, if I don't win the treble in 5 seasons, challenge fail. If I get sacked during this 5 season, challenge fail as well. The only thing I'm going to win this challenge is by winning the freaking treble. That is the only thing I need to do. All right. So this is the director of football that is currently in Manchester United. And to be honest, right, guys, I'm going to replace him. I'm sorry, John Murtaugh, you are not good enough. Look at his judging player ability, his potential, and his negotiation skill is also 12. No wonder, Manchester United in real life, right? They are overpaying for players. Yeah, I'm sorry, no offense to you, but you're not good enough. I'm going to try to look for a better director of football, and hopefully he's going to do a better job than you. By the way, they're actually paying him over 500,000 per year for this talent. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. With this attribute, right? I think with that amount of salary, I think I can get a better director of football than him. Okay, by the way, if you guys don't know, where to look, when it comes to your staff, your staff member, your backroom staff and everything, right? Okay, where you can actually see over here, right? There'll be staff over there. So when you click on the staff, there'll be an overview of your 3 teams that are actually working in the backroom, lah. Basically, it's going to be your coaching team, your recruitment team, and medical team. So your director of football obviously is going to be under the recruitment team, because he's actually responsible for doing the transfers, the contract negotiation, all those kind of things. They can actually help you to do that, by the way. All right. So like I was telling you guys, the responsibilities that I'm talking about, right? So when you see this section over here, right, there will be a responsibility section with transfers and contract. All right. So when you look at this, find and sign players for the first team. I'm going to set all of this to the director of football. So obviously, when I sign a new director of football, right, that will automatically, he'll be responsible for all of these tasks, okay, for the club. All right. So also the same thing, handle incoming offers as well. It's going to be done by our director of football as well. All right. And then outgoing development players, obviously, I'm not sure whether we do have a loan manager, so I'm just gonna leave it there. And even for this as well, for our under 21, it's gonna be done by our director of football. and even the incoming offers for the under 21 as well. I think for the under 18 it should be done by. Do we even have a head of youth development? Yes, we do have. All right, so for the under 18, I'm just gonna let our head of youth development to take over, for that transfer and everything. All right, so I'm gonna confirm this first. Okay, if you don't press confirm, right, it will not save. Okay, so you need to make sure that every changes that you make, click on confirm, and it will be done. Even for the contract as well. All right, so for the player contract negotiation, right? All right, so for the under 21s, I think I will leave it to the head of youth development. And for the player construction contract discussion for Manchester United, sorry, is going to be done by our director of football, John Murto, who is going to be leaving very, very soon, by the way. All right, so now let's have a look at our squad. Okay, let me just skip this first. And this is our squad in its glory. All right, so the best player, obviously, as you guys know, even in real life as well, the best player is going to be Bruno Fernandes. To be honest, I hate Manchester United. I will tell you guys straight away. I'm a Liverpool fan. Okay, all right, but I like him. Okay, I know. Sometimes his attitude on the field. That people always tell that he tends to complain a lot and all of that, right? But in Football Manager, he's a very, very good player. He can actually play as a central attacking midfielder, as a center mid as well. So I'm not sure what formation am I going to be playing with, because I don't know what kind of transfer my director of football is going to do. So we're just going to leave it at that first. All right. Okay. So Rafael Varane, obviously, he's also one of the good centre back, in Football Manager. He's actually quite good, but the problem is he's quite injury prone. Okay, so that is going to be a problem. Hopefully, if he doesn't get injured, right, throughout the season, he's going to be an amazing centre back for us. I can foresee that. He's 30 years old. He still have his physical. If his physical have not started dropping, so I can really see him to be as one of our important centre back, for this season. All right, unless he gets sold. All right, and Luke Shaw. All right, yeah, okay. Obviously, he's the starting left back, for Manchester United. Doesn't look that bad either. When you look at him, right, his attributes, that's actually quite a lot of 15. So, although it looks all blue and all, right, looks very average, he's actually quite good. He's actually quite good. And I really believe that I'll be able to use him, okay, basically to be our starting left back. Mason Mount, a new signing for Manchester United, have not really done great in real life, but I really believe, as a box to box midfielder, this guy is actually quite great. Look at his work rate. This guy is going to be a freaking workhorse for us. His stamina and work rate, right, is going to work wonders for us. Hopefully, on the pitch, he's going to be great for us, because he looks quite amazing. He have a little bit of a potential for him to realize. Hopefully, he will do that. Marcus Rashford, okay, obviously, he's going to be our left winger, playing as an inside forward. I am obviously going to do that. Hopefully, he's never getting sold. He's never going to leave, because his physicals, his technical ability are amazing in Football Manager. And I really believe, he could be our top goal scorer, in maybe season 1 and season 2 as well. I don't know. Okay, we do have the likes of, Casimiro, Lisandro Martinez, Ganacho. Ganacho, obviously, he's one of the top prospect for the future right now. Amazing, seriously amazing performance by him, in real life this season. I know, Manchester United did not do that well, in Premier League and Champions League this season. But whenever you watch Manchester United play, right, he was one of the best player all the time on the pitch, never giving up. Seriously, I'm a Liverpool fan and I'm talking good about Garnacho, so you guys should realize that how good is he actually, So basically, when you look at this, we have the likes of, Rafael Varane, Lisandro Martinez. Obviously, he's a very good centre back as well. Look at his mental ability, amazing player. Okay, so obviously, I would be pairing up, the likes of Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez as our two centre backs. We have the likes of, Lindelof, Diogo Dalo. I think Diogo Dalo, he is a right back, right? Yeah, he is a right back. He's going to be our right back. To be honest, he's not that great. Hopefully, our director of football is going to sign a new right back. Okay. And we have Onana. Obviously, in real life, he's not that great. He made a lot of mistakes, but he was one of Manchester United best player as well. When as the season went through, right, he actually improved quite a lot. So yeah, I'm actually quite excited to see how is he going to perform for us in Football Manager. All right, we have the likes of Harry Maguire as well. We have Wan Bissaka, Jadon Sancho, obviously, he's going to be loaned out to Dortmund. All right. And we have this hot prospect, Kobe Mainu. All right. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see how is he going to develop as a player with us. Obviously, I think, right, looking at him right now, I know, Football Manager says that he's a good deep lying playmaker, but I think I am going to train him to be a box to box midfielder. Yeah. I think he actually has the ability to be a box to box midfielder. He's very good going forward. He have great aggression, great work rate. His stamina is great as well. His physicals are amazing. He has tons of potential. Hopefully, he is gonna be an amazing player for us. When the season comes to an end. Okay, all right. So yeah, I mean, yeah, there are some players that are obviously would want to sell. With the likes of Tom Heaton. I'm not sure what is he doing here. Is he here? Just for the I don't know. Maybe he's here for the registration, right? For the homegrown at club. He that could be it. That could be it. And then the likes of Anthony. I'll give him one season if he doesn't get sold. All right, I'll give him one season, and yeah, let's see if he can actually improve and be a good player for us this season, guys. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we have already looked through the squad. I'm not gonna do my formation now itself. Obviously, I'm not gonna do it now. By the way, before I get into anything, let's see if we have any huh, transfer budget. We don't have any transfer budget. So I believe, with our director of football, taking the control of the transfer and everything, right? I'm not sure whether there's going to be any transfer for the start of this series. All right. So, I don't think that is going to happen, but let's see, right? Let's see. I am seriously waiting to be, proved wrong by the director of football. By the way, like I mentioned to you guys, I'm going to replace him as soon as possible. All right. So, since they might not have, we might not have any transfer, coming in, throughout this whole episode, right? I'm going to play through the preseason. We are already in the month of July. It's the 3rd of July right now. There's another one more month only left. 1 month and 1 week, if I'm not mistaken, for the new season to start. Our first game is going to be against Luton Town. So, what am I going to do right now is I'm going to go through the whole preseason and I am going to be back for our first game of the series. I'll see you guys in a bit, guys. Do not go anywhere. It took me 2 weeks, but we have finally signed a new director of football. Jonas Bolt is going to be signing with us from Hamburger. So he have actually had experience, working as a director of football in Bayer Leverkusen, in Hamburger as well. Mainly working in the Bundesliga. But right now, he is in one of the best club in the world, Manchester United. When you look at his scouting knowledge, right, he have extensive scouting knowledge, in Germany, Argentina, Brazil, and Chile. So we could actually hope for South American wonder kids. I really hope that is going to happen, and I really hope his scouting knowledge will actually grow in different part of the world. Hopefully that will actually happen, and we actually gave him a 5 years contract. Let's see if he is going to be our end game director of football throughout this whole series. Okay, when you look at his attribute, right, judging play ability 17, play potential 19, and negotiation skill 18. Way, way, way better than Murtaugh, So, yeah, I know we have actually paid him about, close to 800K per year. I seriously don't understand Manchester United. Do other clubs really pay this high, for the director of football and such? Because this is super high, I really feel that it's actually quite high. I'm not sure whether this is the same case, in other clubs. And I can't remember when I was actually managing other clubs in Football Manager, do their director of football actually has very high salary? But nonetheless, hopefully this guy is going to be able to do the job for us. Until now, the update, is the 20th of July. We have not done a single transfer yet. There's been no, transfer in talk or anything like that. There's only been one offer by Willie Kamwala, but it was rejected by my director of football. Seriously, they should just sell him. I really don't know why they're actually keeping him. He's not good enough, to be honest. And we still don't have transfer budget. We have, I'm not sure how, but right now, we actually have 3.4. We actually initially had 1 million. We did not sold anyone. So I'm not sure where this 2.4 million extra actually came from. All right, it's a mystery. All right, guys. So this is it. This is match day 1, and we are going to be facing Luton Town away from home. But before that, let's have a look at our season preview. We are predicted to be finishing in the 5th place, which is the UEFA Europa League place. To be honest, right, as you guys know, my aim is to win the treble with this team. We have to win the Champions League. So we have to qualify for the Champions League. How are we going to win the competition if we are not in the competition, right? So every season, my main objective is going to be to qualify for the Champions League. That's it. When you look at the club vision over here, right, the board, okay, obviously, the Champions League, they want us to reach the later stages, which is going to be the quarterfinal. All right. And in the league here, although, when they look at our media prediction, right, they also believe that we can only qualify, we can only finish in the top five. I really want to get top four this season. Right. And they also want us to, reach at least the quarterfinal of the FA Cup and be competitive in the Carabao Cup because it's not really important. They don't really care how we do in the Carabao Cup. All right. So when you look at the media dream 11 over here, right, I'm actually quite surprised to see Luke Shaw here. He's considered the best left back by Football Manager in Premier League. Um, I'm not sure whether I agree with that or not. Okay, I don't think I agree with it. Okay, and when I look at the other key players, right, we have the likes of Bruno Fernandes and also Rafael Varane representing Manchester United. There's only three players over here. Hopefully, as the series goes by, right, as the series goes further, we will have more player in the media dream 11. Because to be honest, yeah, we are really not good enough. Okay, let's get into the game and let's talk about the tactic for the start of this series. So we are going to be playing with a vertical tiki-taka 4-2-3-1, two defensive midfielder formation. All right, so the mentality, obviously I've not changed anything. Okay, I'm going to start with the vanilla vertical tiki-taka, okay, formation. And from there, if there's anything needed to be changed, I will do that. All right, so in possession, we are going to be playing obviously narrow. Okay, we are gonna we are gonna be looking for the underlap in the left and the right hand side. Focus through the middle and play out of defense. We are gonna work the ball into the box. Shorter passing directness. Tempo is gonna be lower as well, and we are gonna be more expressive. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's see if our players, we have a fidget spinner, in the team. So let's see if our players can actually show they are I really don't know what to say. I really hope that they can actually show their individual brilliance, on the pitch. Okay, so yeah, when we lose the possession, obviously we are going to counter press. We are going to play with a higher defensive line and a higher press, a high press line of engagement as well. All right, and yeah, when we win the possession, obviously we are going to counter, distribute to centre back by the goalkeeper, and we are going to focus on taking short kicks by the goalkeeper, basically, the distribution. All right, so Anthony, I'm not sure why he's here. We are going to bring in Anthony Martial. All right, on the right hand side, because Anthony can only play 45 minutes, so he is going to be back. I really hope not, but he will come off the bench during the second half. So let's talk about the injuries first for the start of this season. So Højlund is going to be out for the next 2 more weeks. Okay, so obviously he's not going to be making his debut in this match here, and he have basically missed the whole preseason. When I started the save, he was already injured. So yeah, he's going to be back another 2 more weeks. So for today, it's going to be Marcus Rashford playing as our striker up front. Okay, so Mason Mount actually got injured, during the preseason, and he's going to be out for another 8 more days. So I think that is still okay. That is still okay, seriously. Okay, 8 days is still okay for me. Malasia is going to be out for the rest of the season. He's out for the next 7 months. And Amad Diallo is also going to be back after 5 months. All right, so to be honest, when you look at the injuries over here, right, we are short of attackers. All right, we only have Anthony basically, on the bench here, and even he is not fully fit to play. All right, so yeah, we do have the likes of Scott McTominay, Christian Eriksen, who can actually play as our central attacking midfielder, but they can't really play on the wing. They really can't do that. So I really hope there's not going to be any more injuries for this game here. All right, so this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against. Luton Town here is going to be Onana in goal. Our four defenders are going to be Luke Shaw, Lisandro Martinez, Rafael Varane, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Kobe Mainu and Casemiro will be our two defensive midfielder, and it's going to be our three attacking midfielders, behind Marcus Rashford, who's going to be Garnacho on the left-hand side. Bruno Fernandes is our central attacking midfielder, and Anthony Martial on the right-hand side. Okay, I'm going to submit the team, and let's get into my first match as the manager of Manchester United. I really did not thought that I will be the manager of Manchester United, guys. Seriously. Oh my God. This is something new for me. All right, we are gonna have a kickoff highlight here, and let me just check first whether it's under key highlight, so it is a kickoff highlight here. It's gonna be Anthony Martial playing it back to Rafael Varane, taking his time playing it to Casemiro. Now Bruno Fernandes, Rashford in the penalty box. Can he take a shot? And that's, oh my god, he actually scored our first goal in the first 20 seconds of this match. I think the timer was at 22 or 24 seconds. And we have got into the lead. That is an amazing passing play by our players. As I told you guys, we are going to be focusing playing in the middle. We're going to try with shorter passes. Basically it's a vertical tiki taka. Right? We are going to pass around until we find the opening, as what Bruno Fernandes did actually with Marcus Rashford. That is an amazing start to my career as the manager of Manchester United. All right, it's going to be a corner kick here for Luton Town. It's going to be Doty going to be playing an in-swinger, trying to look for someone in the middle. Anderson got into the loose ball. Townsend now playing it to Bell. Bell took a shot and Onana! Oh my god! Did he just did a mistake? No, I think it deflected off a player. Oh my god, I really thought that Onana. Oh my god, the goal has been awarded. Look at that! Onana! Just proving how real is Football Manager, guys. Seriously, look at him. Oh my god. What was that? Oh, seriously. I wish, I wish this was not a transfer challenge. He will be the first player that I sell, man. Seriously. Now Anthony Martial took a shot that was very close to going in, guys. All right. 31 minutes, and we are going to have a free kick here. Bruno Fernandes, I think he's going to be playing it short. He lumped the ball to Mino. Mino got past his marker, took a shot. He just could not keep the shot on target. That was a great chance by him, That was a great attempt by him, to be honest. Oh, Casemiro tried to look. Oh my god. Okay, there was a little bit of a kerfuffle there, I don't know what happened there. Marcus Rashford actually got into the loose ball, There was no one marking him. Point blank. And the goal has been disallowed. Seriously? Was he offside? And they're not even going to show us the highlight or anything like that, right? A replay to show that it was an offside. Okay, now Garnacho playing it to Martial. Okay, Wan-Bissaka. Martial. Oh my god, that was an amazing shot by Bruno. That was a very good shot, but to be honest, it was an even better save by Kaminski. Now, Fernandes. Okay, he could not find anyone, and Wan-Bissaka handballed. It's going to be a free kick to Luton Town. Alright, guys, so with that, the first half scoreline is going to be 1-1. Guys, seriously, we have created a lot of chance. We are controlling the possession, which is amazing. But they had one shot on target, and my favorite goalkeeper, Onana, conceded a goal. I'm going to tell the team that I'm not happy, and we are going to start the second half, and I'm going to demand more. We are going to have a kickoff highlight here. Remember, when we had a kickoff highlight in the first half, we actually scored a goal. Let's see if we can actually do the same over here. Okay, now Doty for Luton Town. Playing it to Bell. Bell lumping the ball forward to Ross Barkley. Wan-Bissaka was faster than me. I really don't know why Ross Barkley actually stopped running there just now. If you realize, right? He actually stopped running. He just gave up to the ball. I don't know why. Now, Martinez. Lisandro Martinez. Shaw. Luke Shaw trying to get past his marker, passing it to Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes to Wan-Bissaka. Got past his marker. He have Martial, but he don't need anyone. He's in the penalty box. My goodness. Amazing dribbling by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Oh my god. I really did not think that he actually have that in his locker, guys. Seriously. That was an amazing dribble, from the middle of the pitch. Got past 1, 2, 3 players. Oh, amazing goal from a very tight angle. Amazing solo performance by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And I really hope after this, we are going to be able to defend our lead, guys. Alright, guys, so we are in the 67 minute. I'm going to make a few subs here. Alright, so I'm going to bring in, Amrabat for Casemiro. He's not been playing well. Let's see if Amrabat can actually be better, seriously. Okay, now Anthony, he could only play 45 minutes, right? I'm going to take him on for Anthony Martial. You know what? Garnacho is not playing well. So, you know what? Martial, you are a left winger, natural left winger, right? play as an inside forward, and Anthony will be our winger on the right hand side. Okay, so Martinez is not playing well. I am bringing in Harry Maguire. Oh, Harry Maguire. Let's have a look at him. Okay, how does he look like? He doesn't look that bad, right? Looks quite good. Yeah, he's going to be our left centre back. Let's see. I really hope that he is not going to be the reason we are going to concede an equalizer here. I really don't want to drop a point. This is our first game of the season. We really need to get the 3 points here. This is supposed to be an easy 3 points. As Luton Town, they are favourites for relegation in this season. They are a newly promoted team from the championship. We really need to take advantage here. Now, Wan Bissaka in the penalty box. Can he create a moment of brilliance? That was a good effort, but off target. All right, Kaminsky lumping the ball forward, trying to bring it forward as fast as he can. Bruno Fernandes got past his marker, lumping the ball forward to Marshall on the left hand side, playing it to Mainu. Mainu now to Amrabat. Can he take a shot there? Oh my god, that's his first goal. That's a goal on his debut. Oh my god, Amrabat, Sofian Amrabat. That was an amazing way to say hi, to say hello, to say that I am here. Manchester United. Oh my god. Good goal by him. I really don't know whether, let me just have a look. Whether, is there any option? Oh, there's an optional feature fee of 17 million. Is he worth 70 million? To be honest, right, he can actually be a very, very good backup defensive midfielder. He doesn't look that bad. But, I'm not in charge of the transfers, right? So there's nothing I say can actually happen, Even he'll be depending on my director of football. If he feels that, he wants to spend 70 million on Amrabat, he can actually do that. By the way, we have won our first game as the manager of Manchester United, 3-1 against Luton Town. Goal scorers was Marcus Rashford, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and Amrabat. To be honest, Marcus, right? Rashford, right? After his first goal, he actually went very quiet. He was not really seen in the highlights and all. If you guys realize that. Okay, so we actually played really well against them. We controlled the possession, 66%. Obviously, the reason I'm playing vertical tiki-taka is for us to control the possession, to have more possession than any of the team that we are actually playing. And we actually created quite a lot of chances from there. Although we are playing with a lower tempo and all, had 17 shots in total, 9 shots on target, and an XG of 1.95, and we managed to score 3 goals. Seriously, that goal by Aaron Wan-Bissaka was amazing. Can we actually have a look at it again? Yeah. Look at this, he got past first, the second guy, and then the third guy, he just crossed in, boom. Oh, he just cut in through, and that was an amazing solo performance by him. I really love that. And let's have a look at Onana's amazing save as a goalkeeper. He just stood there, guys. Seriously, he just stood there. Oh my god. I really don't know what to say, guys. All right. Okay, so let's just move on from this match. I'm gonna tell the team obviously that I am happy, with their performance. Played really well. I know in the first half, there was a little bit of a little bit of a doubt there, because we were actually drawing, 1-1 against them. But yeah, we managed to get the 3 points at the end, which is amazing, and we are gonna start this season in the second place, which is amazing. Even better. All right. So by the way, our finances, we have 9 million of transfer budget. I'm not sure whether our director of football is going to be able to sign anyone. There's no offer for any of our players. If you look at this, these are all our young players and all, and which is basically handled by our head of youth development. He has been rejecting, and there was only one offer for Scott McTominay, by Napoli, but that was also rejected by our director of football. All right, so, and I don't think, McTominay, I would want to sell him because he looks like a really, really good backup. Mainu, as you know, he's actually playing as a segundo volante, right? Yeah, McTominay can actually be a very, very good addition, into the team as a segundo volante. But who knows? Let's see what my director of football is going to do, right? All right, so for when we are going to be back for our next episode, I think I will be back, after the draw for the Champions League group is done. Okay, I want to see who we are going to be facing and all, because yeah, there are some really good games, coming out, especially when you look at, oh my god, when you look at the month of November, we are going to be facing Manchester City, Chelsea, and Arsenal in a row, for the Premier League competition. So yeah, let's let's get the draw for the Champions League group done first. And let me see who we are going to be facing, and that's when I'll decide, when to come back. So, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.